Hello, 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 and welcome to There's a Class for That series. My name is Claudia, and you can just go ahead and give yourself a little inner nod for actually being here and paying some attention to yourself today in this way as we become more untamed. So today you may be in a position where you're feeling a little bit stuck or constricted. Equally, you might be here because there is this current, this electricity that needs to be channeled. So wherever you are, however you are, however you're coming into this space, can you welcome it all in? And we're going to use the next 30 minutes to go on this sonic and somatic journey together. And my highest intent for this co-creation and collaboration that we're about to be in is that you can merge with the peak and the trough so that we can come out at the other side at the end of this practice almost as this light at the end of the tunnel. So we can feel pure energy, pure power, and pure freedom. Y'all ready? So let's meet in a seat today, right? And just set yourself up well so you can feel comfortable and settled. Drop your hands wherever feels intuitively right. Begin to shut down your eyes. And as you close down your eyes, we start to switch off from this external landscape, which means you've got no other option than to be with what's there on the internal. And as we drop in, let's also start to call in different parts of ourselves that might have fragmented away. Call back your fiery side. Call back the part of you that's feisty and flirtatious. Call back the part of you that owns who you are. The part of you that isn't yet finished. The part of you that is brilliant and bold and badass. Call back your wise self, your intuitive self. Call back your stoic, untethered, unquantifiable, untamed self. Call back the inner rebellion, the sacred, the egoic, the proud, the soft, the creative, ambitious. Call back your loving side, your passionate side, the adventurous side. Call back the part of you that's healing. Call yourself in, right here, right now. And then feel that with each inhale, you welcome yourself here in a deeper, more profound way. And then as you feel your breath welcome more of you here, you continue to ignite your inner awareness and inner attention. You notice that all of your faculties of mind and awareness are bending inward towards yourself. And as you play with and get to know yourself in a more intimate and loving, kind way today, allow for those inner whispers of your heart to turn into a voice. This inner voice offers you the messaging of I am brave, I am fierce, I am free. I am brave. I am fierce. I am free. And as you repeat these words to yourself, you allow them to become more potent, more powerful, more prevalent in your internal world. So it almost begins to drown out any of those thoughts or anticipations or distractions. And then you follow the sound currents of those statements right into the cavern of your heart. And then go ahead and feel your heart be massaged by your lungs as you breathe. Take a sweeping inhale. Deep exhale. Let's do that again, my love. Big breath in. Full breath out. One more to set us up. Why not? Inhale. Exhale. All right, sweet soul. Start to shift yourself forwards. Let's come onto all fours, hands and knees. We're going to take a few rock and rolls through a cat-cow. So go ahead, hands under shoulders, knees under hips, drop the belly, lift the chest, flat the sits, look up, inhale. Exhale as you round into your cat. So now we're starting to sync the pranayama, the breath, with the asana, the movement. And again, inhale, move and maneuver yourself into your nice happy cow. Exhale as you ripple and round into your cat. And then listen, if you want to freestyle a little here, then go ahead. You don't have to stick and stay with what I'm guiding you with. You might want to bring in a little bit of a sway through the hips, undulate through the shoulders, or maybe get out of the mat, get out of the constraint today. You can start to connect more with that wild within. Connecting with your wicked, your mystery, your physiology, your biology. And just start to allow this practice to bring you where you need to go. So you can get out of that cage, out of the constraint. Now continue to rev your own engine as you add in your fuel. That is your breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. All right, now, wherever you've moved to, let's start to go ahead and drop onto the belly. So come to lie down. So once you arrive on your belly, I'm going to have you extend your left arm all the way out to the left. Let's not overthink this. You're going to look towards your left hand. Now bend your right knee, roll your right foot over the left leg, and almost like you've got a scorpion tail, you're going to try to sting with the right foot all the way to your left hand. So that's a good indication of where the foot is reaching to. Good. Now come all the way back through center, drop onto your belly, and just simply switch the direction. Extend your right arm. Look towards the right hand. Your arm is directly in line with your shoulder. Now bend the left knee and roll the left leg over the right. Try to tap the foot towards the hand. Take a breath in. Exhale, come back through center. Switch the direction, left arm out, look towards the hand, bend the knee, breathe in and roll. Try to tap the foot to the hand. Exhale, come back through neutrality. Last side, right arm out, bend the left knee, look towards the fingers, toes to the wrist, breathe in. Exhale all the way back through center. Good. Now reposition your hands directly underneath your shoulder girdle. And then press down through the backs of your feet. Push through your pubic bone. So that push has this ripple effect into your glute. Squeeze them. And then start to lift up your rib cage. Let the breath help you rather than hinder. And then melt the shoulder blades further back. So you're in this nice, happy cobra pose, all right? It should feel sustainable for your spine. If you want to take it deeper, higher, longer, start to press and then push the chest. Now continue to lift up through your lungs and then stretch out your rib cage, the fabric of them as you breathe in. Now as we breathe out, we're going to curl the toes under, push your hips up and back. We'll meet in downward facing dog. And then once you arrive in down dog, you're going to continue to just do whatever needs to be done. So just know that these initial movements, these first moments are simply here for you to kind of just like land into your body, all right? And don't worry about things looking a little bit funky or clunky. Instead, we're just going to allow ourselves to get unleashed, right? To get untamed. So start to ungunk your body. Start to decode. Start to unhinge. And then let's have you look forwards. Walk your feet forwards to the top of the mat. And then once the feet have come underneath your hips, you're going to bring your chin in and we're going to come all the way to stand. Now once your head lifts, place one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Close your eyes and we'll just pause here in this moment of contemplation. I want you to see yourself showing up in a way that you want. Showing up in this play, in this power, in your passion, in your confidence, your sweetness, your generosity, your ferocity. You show up as this dimensional, vibrant being. And you call it up, you call it in, you call it to mind, you call it to heart. Now from your heart, take a breath in. Breathe out. Let's stick and stay with a breath. Open your eyes, reach your arms wide and up. Inhale fully. Exhale completely and fold into yourself. Now let's milk this transition out. Ripple your spine forwards into a halfway lift. Breathe in. As you breathe out, high plank position, you're going to indulge in the shape. Pull in on all of your physical muscle groups and then pull in on those ethereal muscle groups, those unseen ones, your presence, your discipline, your motivation, your dedication, your breath. Take a breath in. As we breathe out, you're going to drop the knees, the belly, the chest, the chin, all the way to the ground. And voila, it's just like how we started. Cobra pose or king cobra, your choice. Breathe in, peel up the back. Exhale into downward facing dog. All right, let's start to move into this flow. You're going to send the right leg back behind you. Inhale. As you exhale, let's scorpion the spine. So bend into your right knee, shift your weight forward, stack your shoulders over the wrists, send your skull back towards the toes, toes towards the skull, the scalp. Now re-extend the hamstring, take a breath in. As you breathe out, tiger curl, so you counteract the back bend and then really pull the thigh in towards the chest. Drop the foot in between your thumbs, lower your left knee down. Lift up your arms. Okay, so we're moving to this low lunge, but we're going to put emphasis on the back. So bend into your elbows here. Allow the right knee to track forwards and then arc your back body. Take a breath in. Breathe out. Now push your hips back. Arms are going to reach into extension. Now just bring some awareness, some energy into your right toes. Flex them in so you feel more sensation through the hamstring. Keep this integral through the front of your body. So your navel is coming in towards your spine. Almost like you're wearing a corset. So feel everything like suction in. And then take a breath in. Breathe out. Good. Now you're going to bring your hands forward so they're at the top of the mat. Start to dive into the right foot, and then we're going to move into a version of Warrior 3. So lift up your left leg. All right, you might even want to walk the hands off the mat so they're under the shoulders. So you can keep the hands on the ground for this round. Listen well, we've got a funky transition. You're going to lift up your right heel. Pull your left knee in. Now you are going to compress, contract, really engage throughout your body. So the knee's coming in, and now you've got all of this space under the shin to float the left leg forward. So you're going to extend the leg forward, simultaneously bend your right knee and come to sit all the way down to the ground. So it's this version of a pistol squat essentially. Now your right knee is bent. We're going to reach the left arm back behind us. So reach it on back. Place the hand at the left side of the mat. Now lift up your left heel. You've got a 2-point base, the left hand and the right foot. Push up through your pelvis and then spin yourself around into downward facing dog. Yeah, it's like a game of Twister, right? So from down dog, we're going to take a ripple into a high plank and breathe in. As you breathe out, drop the knees, the chest, the chin. Keep your elbows in. Inhale to a cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now just slow down any activation through the heart as you take a wholehearted deep breath in and then a full breath out. All right, now we're facing the back. We're going to move with that beautiful life force of yours all the way to the front in flow. Here we go. Extend the right leg back as you inhale. Scorpion your spine as you exhale. Re-extend right leg and breathe in. Right knee to nose, breathe out. Be fierce, be bold, be beautiful. Drop the toes and the left knee and then lift up your arms. Low lunge, bring some emphasis throughout your spinal columns. Deepen your back bend, inhale. Exhale, push the hips back, reach your arms forward, extend the right leg. Half Hanumanasana. Now move all the way into a warrior three. Hands come past the mat. Lift up the left leg. Take a breath in as you arrive. As you breathe out, lift up the right heel. Squeeze the left knee in and then float the leg forwards as you come to sit down. Lovely. Reach the left arm all the way back behind you. So left hand top of the mat, left side of the mat. Push up through your pelvis and then spin it, flip it around into downward facing dog. From down dog, take yourself on a wave, a roll forwards through high plank. Breathe in. As you breathe out, knees, belly, chest, chin, all the way to the ground. Inhale, lift chin and chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. And take a moment to just recenter. And I just want to offer up a quote that I read yesterday, which says you can do this like there's a big weight attached to you, or you can do it like it's part of the dance. Let it be a dance. Here we go. Left side. Extend that leg and breathe. Be effortless as you move. And where does that effortless come from? It comes from dropping expectations. So drop the expectation as you work into your scorpion back bend, shoulders over wrist, head to toe, toe to head. Now re-extend the leg, breathe in. Tiger curl, knee in and then foot forwards, breathe out. Right knee's coming down as your arms wing all the way up. Now open your arms wide. So again, we're bringing some attention into the back line here. I want you to really devour this shape. Like you can sip on it, sip on the nectar that it creates. Breathe in, breathe out. And let's counteract that back bend, half Hanumanasana, also known as a half split. Arms reach forward, so don't drop the hands for this round. So this keeps us contained through the core. Now breathe in, breathe out. Now hands are going to reach forward. You're going to lunge and plunge into your left foot. Maybe the hands come wide off the mat as the right leg lifts up. Some ferociousness through your hamstrings. Now lift up your left heel. We're going to squeeze every muscle fiber of the body. Right knee in. Really compress and contract and then step the right foot forwards. Like you're flirting with the floor. Hips come down. Now the left knee is bent and the right arm's going to go back. Try not to skip this process, so embody it. Bring the right hand to the right side of the mat. Now press down through the hand and the left foot. Lift up your hips and move yourself, maneuver into downward facing dog. Enjoy the transition. It's just as important as the positions. Roll forwards, high plank. Lower knees, chest, chin. Exhale. Inhale, cobra, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha, downward facing dog. Steady your breath. Steady your body. And then when we face the back, we use the breath to move the body all the way back to the front. Like you were on this magic carpet ride. Here we go. Send the left leg back, inhale. Scorpion the spine, exhale. Re-extend your leg, breathe in. Left knee in, left foot forwards, breathe out. Drop your right knee, lift your arms. Low lunge with a back bend. Inhale, infuse the breath in. Exhale, half split. Inhale, warrior three with the hands wide and down. I promise you this helps. Exhale, right knee in as you lift your left heel. Extend the leg, lower your hips, and prepare to reach the right arm back behind you. Top of the mat, the right corner. Flip it around, downward facing dog. You do it like it's a dance. Roll forwards, inhale. Lower yourself down, knees, chest, chin, exhale. Inhale, we open. Now listen, exhale, we reset. You can drop into child's pose or you can sit on your shins. Pause in this inevitable part of this process where we just get a moment to reflect, to introspect. So notice what you notice what's coming through, what's coming up. Are you feeling a little frustrated or angry or exhausted? Well, congratulations, my friend. That is life. And this practice is an opportunity for you to help you become more unhinged, more untethered, more untamed. Now tame your breath. Slow it down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now before we come down to ground, we're going to work through another round where we're going to add just a little bit on. So let's move into downward facing dog, and we shall take a sweet sun salutation in between these rounds and cycles. So bend your knees a lot. Look forwards at your hands. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, step or jump all the way to the top. Halfway. Breathe. Fold and breathe out. Inhale, come all the way to stand. Exhale all the way back down, like you're synthesizing the room that you're in. Halfway. High plank position. If you wish, if you want, you can jump back. Lower. Up dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Okay, friends, send the right leg back, breathe. Things are going to start to feel more familiar now. Scorpion. Re-extend. Move with 100% energy. Right knee in and then right foot forwards. Left knee down, lift up your arms. Anjaneyasana, low lunge with your back bend. And then we're going to hang out here. So opportunity, options. 1, you're going to stay. Option 2, we're going to bring the right forearm towards the right thigh. You're going to drive the right knee further forward. So notice my right heel, it's coming closer in towards my thigh. My thigh is dropping towards the calf. Now from here, I'm going to bend my left knee and reach the hand back to grab hold of the foot. If this feels a lot for your left quadricep, then just back off, all right? There's no force. We're moving with the breath. If you're here and there is more capacity, more flexibility, wind that left heel in, start to slide the foot to the inner seam of the left forearm. Erect the left hand up, and then allow the right arm to come up. Hands are going to work to interlace. You're in this mermaid lunge. Press your skull into your forearm and churn your chest to face forwards. Take a breath in. Breathe out. Good, now we're going to come on out. Re-extend the leg. Fold over your right thigh just so we can counteract that back bend. I should feel medicinal. All right, move into your warrior three. Hands wide, forwards, top of the mat. Lift up the left leg. Now we're going to take it into the full expression. So start to bring your hands to your heart. Keep your left leg and spine in line. Normally what happens here is we can drop the front body. Like you're taking a back bend, lift through the chest. Yeah, take a breath in. Breathe out. Now squeeze your knee into your chest, lift up your chest. We'll move through one-legged Tadasana, and then I've got something for you to try on. Shoot your left leg forwards. You can keep your hands as they are, or you can take your hands to grab hold of your foot. One way or another, pistol squat. We're going to bend the right knee, lower your hips. Do not worry if you wobble or you fall or you feel this looks stupid or funky or whatever. Add your own context. We are here to strengthen not only the physical bodies, but the emotional bodies. So lower your hips down. Keep your chest lifted. Whew. The right knee is bent, which means your left arm's going to go back to the left corner of the mat. We are back in flow now. Move yourself around, downward facing dog. From down dog, high plank, breathe in. From high plank, knees, chest, chin, breathe out. As you lower, you move to lift. Inhale. As you lift, you reset, downward facing dog, exhale. Take a full breath in. Deep breath out. We follow the breath without adding anything on. Here we go. Right leg. Scorpion. Re-extend. Right knee in and the foot comes forwards. Lower your back knee, lift up your arms. Low lunge, inhale over spinal back bend. Exhale, half Hanumanasana, integrity through the back. Breathe yourself all the way through Warrior 3 with the hands down. Again, we don't add anything on for this round. Exhale, lift up the right heel and thread the left leg forwards. Should feel easy after pistol squat. Left arm top of the mat, left corner. Press down and then spin it around. Down dog. Roll. Breathe in. Lower. Breathe out. Lift. Inhale. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Embrace and access this raw, primal, instinctual essence of yourself. And then breathe into self. Breathe out. This is it, yogi. Your final round. Extend your left leg. As we move, we play in this polarity of this strength and flexibility. So feel it. Shift yourself forward, scorpion. And then re-extend. We move with power yet grace. Knee in and then foot forwards. Let's land in this space. Drop the right knee, lift up your arms. We're going to move into this back bend. Open your arms. Level 1. Level 2, left forearm to left thigh. Knee tracks forwards. Right heel starts to draw inwards. Grab for the foot. If again this feels accessible, keep drawing the heel in. And then bring the foot to the inner seam of your right forearm. Right hand lifts. Maybe your left hand starts to. Eventually the hands come to interlace. Do not worry if you wobble or, you fall out of the shape. You just come right back in. It's really just practice and patience and perseverance to reach those spaces and places of progression. And take a progressive breath in. Full breath out. Let go of that leg. Fold over the left thigh. Flex through the left toes. Warrior 3. Let's meet there. And then we're going to take it up. We're going to light it up. Lift your arms. Hands to heart center. Arc your back some more so you're not dropping through your shoulder girdle. But then keep your hip girdle engaged. So right hip is in line with the left hip. Nice adjustment. Breathe in. Breathe out. Squeeze your core. Right knee in as the chest starts to lift. Okay, I feel the internal scream right now. Extend the right heel. Slowly does it. Pistol squat. So a little tip and trick for me is internally rotating through the thighs. So almost like there's something in between my legs. There's this action of squeezing in. And then you lower all the way down. Right arm, send it back. Downward facing dog. From down dog, move yourself forwards, breathe in. Lower yourself down, breathe out. Inhale, lift up the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. We are at the finish line. Let's enjoy it, all right? We're going to enjoy the journey all the way back. We'll take a breath to prepare. So inhale fully. Exhale completely. Here we go. Left leg. We're in flow. Send it high. Breathe in. Scorpion, breathe out. Re-extend the leg. Knee to nose. Foot comes forwards, right knee down. Lift up your arms, open them, inhale. Exhale, half split. Arms are off the ground. Inhale through to warrior three. Exhale, right knee cups in, and you move and maneuver yourself into that pistol squat position. Don't overthink it. Right arm, top of the mat. Prepare, strap yourself in, spin it around, downward facing dog, all the way forwards, inhale. Lower yourself down, exhale. Lift yourself up and breathe in. Come to sit or child's pose as you breathe out. Pause. Wherever you are, if you're in child's or you're seated, turn your palms upwards in that offering. Be brave, be fierce, be free. You follow that sound current all the way into the cavern of your heart as you feel your heart being massaged by your lungs as you take a big breath in. Full breath out. Now if you're in child's, roll up into a seat. And then from this seated position, we'll just start to meet with the hips over to one side. Bring your legs forwards and round, and then bend into both knees. Just scoot your hips further forwards. Place your hands behind your legs, and then roll your back body down. And by consequence, the knees are probably going to come in. You can keep them there. Let's just have you drop the knees over to the left. You can cup the palm of the left hand on the right knee as the right arm reaches out. Look over your right shoulder. Final moments of uncovering and hooking, unlocking that inner source, that inner space, that place that is untamed. Take a breath in. Breathe out. Bring your knees through center and then drop your knees over in the opposite direction. Left arm moves out. You can look over that shoulder. Offering to close the eyes. And as the eyes close, the inner landscape often serves as a mirror. Notice what you notice. Let yourself be seen. Now let your breath be heard. Take a breath in. Breathe out. Start to bring the knees all the way through center. You can embrace yourself fully, so wrap your arms around your shins. You can squeeze yourself in. Take a final big breath in. As you breathe out, come to lie yourself down. Take up as much space as you need. Let the eyelids drop. Let your physical form surrender. Let all parts of you arrive here and now, with nowhere to go and nothing to do but be right here, resting, restoring. Feel yourself come home to yourself, even more whole, more healed than before. You drop back into your physical body and you wake back up into it. What might start off as some real small digestible movements begin to take form as something more expansive, more luxurious, more indulgent. And then once those movements have had a chance to work through your systems, let's have you start to gather your knees in, place your hands behind your knees, and then just give yourself a rock through to a seat. Let's sit up nice and tall. Final moment in contemplation. So close your eyes. Bring your hands to me. Connect and collect the palms to touch. Bow your chin in. And see yourself showing up in a way that you want. In all of that power. In all of that passion, the confidence, in your sweetness, your generosity, your ferocity. You show up as this dimensional, vibrant being. You call it all in. You call it all up. You call it into your mind. You call it into your heart. Now may you keep this energy with you. May you keep it with you throughout the rest of this day. And as I bow to you, I say namaste. Namaste, friend. From my heart to yours. Be brave, be fierce, be free. I'll see you soon.